On today's episode of Days of Our Lives, Sloane kicks Eric out, Stefan and Gaby's secret is revealed, and ex-lovers reunite after stopping by Sweet Bits. Chanel and Talia sell biscuits in the square the morning after Sweet Bits' dough is drugged. After trying one, Chanel exclaims to Talia how wonderful it is. After leaving Sloane's house, Eric returns bearing coffee and a Sweet Bits breakfast. Sloane is horrified that he visited Chanel's home. He wished to aid her in moving past it. Sloane responds by spitting back that her mother won't be raising from the grave. Eric advises her to back off because he believes her drive for vengeance is unhealthy. Nicole delivers EJ biscuits from Sweet Bits to the Demera mansion. Although she refuses to let him taste them until he expresses appropriate gratitude, he claims they smell amazing. When Johnny enters, he gives her a kiss. Due to noises that seemed like they were coming from an animal park, Johnny mentions how poorly he slept. EJ claims that Stefan and Melinda made those noises, but this is all a lie. Johnny heads out to the square to fetch a coffee. Biting into a biscuit, Stefan enters his room after leaving the shower wearing only a towel. He questions why Melinda is unclothed and hiding under the covers. She hoped he wouldn't mind becoming dirty once more, and in the worst way possible. He declines but makes a commitment to pay her back in kind. She queries how much further he intends to stretch this out. EJ doesn't blink, so Stefan answers. As Gaby approaches the kitchen, Leslie glares at the image of Gaby in bed with Stefan. "Where is breakfast?" she asks. She's become accustomed to his incredible creations. She is on her own since, according to him, he has business to take care of. He inquires as to her encounter with David Saxton. He deadpans, "I hope it ended with everyone feeling satisfied." Gaby remembers her sensual encounter with Stefan. "Satisfied doesn't even begin to describe it," she replies. He hurls his phone at the door as she leaves for breakfast. Leigh reveals to Wendy in the living room that Gaby slept with Stefan. Because he can't stop loving her, he chose not to face her. He still feels that he is where she belongs, not Stefan. He believed Gaby would recall how wonderful their relationship was. He asks, "What's happened to me?" with teary eyes. Wendy begs him to see things clearly since she detests seeing him in such pain. Leigh looks at the picture after she has left and texts. Melinda bursts into the Demera living room carrying a suit-clad Stefan. They put on a seductive display for Nicole and EJ, who were mortified. Stefan picks up some cookies for him and Melinda to enjoy. EJ is irate in private that Leigh hasn't moved yet. Nicole proposes that they take a stroll. EJ lashes out instead at Stefan for having a relationship with Gaby, and not this civil servant. Melinda and Stefan exchange glances. Stefan quips, "Told ya he'd blink." Leigh has images of EJ and Gaby in bed, as EJ reveals. They were defeated as a result. Stefan and EJ argue as Melinda departs to take a shower. Stefan places a call after EJ and Nicole leave. Eric eats a biscuit at Sloane's while attempting to persuade Sloane to back off Chanel and Paulina. She inquires as to his opinion of her guilt for scaring them. He acknowledges thinking it. She then tosses him out and throws away the biscuit box. Rushing into the square, Gaby receives a complimentary biscuit. Gaby declares after tasting it that Chanel outdid herself. The entire recipe is Talia's. Chanel corrects her. The women become close after Chanel introduces them because they agree that Rafe and Jada should be together. Chanel gives him a snack. He confides his concern that Wendy may leave him for Tripp, who has much more to offer, while he is enjoying it. He is reassured by Chanel that he is just as valuable as Tripp. He possesses all of that and much more. If not, would she have wed him? He is aware that the way things ended wasn't pretty, but how it started was magical, impulsive, and very crazy, claims Chanel. They begin to feel strange as they talk about Italy. Gaby gets a call and a text while Talia and she discuss their siblings. Talia answers the phone and goes back to the Sweet Bits booth. Stefan reveals to Gaby over the phone that Leigh is aware of their relationship. After she and Leigh have their disagreement, she instructs him to pack up and move in. Despite feeling queasy, Stefan volunteers to be present when she speaks with Leigh. She claims she must handle it on her own. She strolls off while munching on a biscuit. Talia informs Chanel that she is beginning a new batch of cookies. Johnny's eyesight fuzzes as he gazes at Chanel, and he recognizes her in the red outfit she wore in Italy. As Wendy is passing, he kneels down and pops the question, asking her to marry him. Lai welcomes Gabby home and has a message for her. She recognizes Stefan when she squints her eyes to look at him. She gives him a tender gaze. As Melinda leaves the shower while covered in a towel, Stefan enters his room. Gabby is seen in her position by a fuzzy Stefan. He asks in awe, "How did you get here so fast?" "Ha," Melinda answers. Stefan gives her a hug. EJ and Nicole stroll past the pub. She waits back and answers a phone while he heads off to work. Eric appears in his priest attire as her vision becomes hazy. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.